In an effort to better understand overuse of surgeries, injections, and diagnostic imaging, we completed a randomized survey of over 1,500 respondents, equally distributed by age, gender, geographic location, and income. The results follow suit with what we see clinically on a daily basis. Statistics show that for a general orthopedic patient, prior to any conservative care, 41% already discussed or planned surgery. In regards to the diagnosis and proposed treatment option for patients whose physician believed they needed surgery, only 4% did not trust that their only option was surgery. And not surprisingly, 76% never got a second opinion prior to surgery. Interestingly though, out of the same respondents, 88% reported that if long-term results of surgery versus conservative care were no different, that they would want to avoid surgery. Based on this, you would think surgery is the ultimate cure. But overwhelming amounts of research are beginning to show zero difference in outcomes, pain levels, and functionality long-term when comparing conservative care to many of our most popular orthopedic surgeries. So, what's going on here? As a society, we have an assumption by patients and physicians that if imaging shows that something is broken, surgery is the only thing that will fix it, and that any conservative care is just temporarily alleviating symptoms. To elaborate on this, we asked the same group if it was possible to have the following conditions and have zero pain or dysfunction. Bulging or herniated disc in the spine, 58% said no. Bone-on-bone condition anywhere in the body, 71% said no. Partial tear of cartilage in the knee, 64% said no. Partial tear of rotator cuff musculature in shoulder, 66% said no. These are just a few examples of the assumptions that create dependency on unnecessary surgical interventions. The reality is, large-scale studies of thousands of asymptomatic individuals show 80% of 50-year-olds have disc degeneration and no pain. 60% of 50-year-olds have disc bulges at one or more levels and no pain. Degeneration on imaging increases linearly with age, not with pain or dysfunction. Studies show up to 63% of individuals have meniscal tears in knees that have never had pain or been injured. Studies show up to 50% of middle-aged patients have asymptomatic rotator cuff tears that do not limit function. So, how can we make a difference? Sometimes all it takes is knowledge to empower a patient that they can have no pain and full function without expensive, invasive, and risky procedures. The ClearCut Ortho mobile app website does not give diagnoses. This allows us, from a cost and ease of use standpoint, to be extremely accessible. What we do offer is knowledge, questions to guide conversations with physicians, and summarizations of high-quality research that can inspire patients to handle orthopedic conditions conservatively when it's appropriate. In the past, when insurance companies or employers have restricted payment or increased regulation for these types of surgeries, their actions have been labeled as profit-driven, and they've gained negative attention from the media and public for limiting the options of the patient. Using a third party like ClearCut Ortho to inform patients would create an environment where the patient is given more control over their options and decisions while still achieving similar results of increasing quality of care while decreasing healthcare costs. We should all be advocates of our own healthcare decisions. Patients deserve to share in the knowledge used by leading researchers and clinicians. Share the knowledge with your clients today. Clear Cut Ortho. Your health, your choice.